Hey guys, Connor King and Grant Watson here with 99 Natives. We want to give you some honest thoughts and compare the Mavic Air 2S with the Mavic 2 Pro. We've been capturing aerial footage for over 10 years, so we have lots of experience to lean on when forming opinions about these two drones. We're going to cover some minor technical stuff, but we wanted to mainly focus on the big things that we noticed about the Mavic Air 2S after having used the Mavic 2 Pro for a couple of years.
Really, the Air 2S is basically the same drone as the Mavic 2 Pro, just 2 years newer. It's slightly different and slightly better in some areas, but overall you're basically getting the same drone, just a newer version. The main reason we got this drone was because all of our 6 batteries for the Mavic 2 Pro were starting to puff up and not fit in the battery slot securely on the drone. For 2 years, this drone has been our day-to-day drone, so it has been in the sky for hundreds of hours and has some natural wear and tear. Instead of getting more batteries and investing into a drone that's 2 years old, we thought it would be smarter to invest in the newest drone to carry through the next couple of years of business.
Overall, the Air 2S is faster, smaller, and newer in pretty much every way compared to the Mavic 2 Pro, while still delivering basically the same quality video. The only really noticeable difference in quality with the Air 2S is that it can shoot 5.2K, which allows you to scale the video to 71% in a 4K timeline, and the clip still fits in the frame. When looking at the pros and cons, the pro we noticed quickest was in the performance in the air. It accelerates much quicker and zips around the sky, and we felt it right when we started flying it, and we have grown to appreciate how effective and efficient it allows us to be when gathering aerial footage.
On the other hand, the first con we noticed is the settings are quite different. In our opinion, more confusing than the Mavic 2 Pro. You have to download a whole new app, and they have rearranged all the important control and camera settings of the drone. The camera controls are all bunched up in the right corner and are tough to accurately change mid-flight. Overall, we think the app layout and settings are pretty confusing. Flipping back to pros, the new AirSense tech built into the Air 2S is an impressive feature. It will alert you on the screen when a real manned aircraft is approaching. Every time we receive an alert and the aircraft is heading in our direction, we see it overhead about 30 seconds later.
I'm not sure if this is a pro or a con, but is it at least a noticeable difference? On the Mavic 2 Pro, we had to buy third-party ND filters. We could adjust the aperture so we didn't have to use them, but we had them on hand as an option if needed. We did frequently use them when it was sunny. With the Air 2S, it already comes with ND filters, but you cannot adjust the aperture. Instead, you have to make sure the exposure is close to what you want it before you take off. And a couple of times, we have forgotten to put the proper ND filter on, forcing us to land and have to switch it out. The case on the Air 2S requires a little more wiggling things around and aligning things properly to get everything to fit in. The Mavic 2 Pro case has plenty of room.
The size, however, of the Air 2S is awesome. It is great having a drone that can take up less space in a backpack when you have to keep it there. The controller is more ergonomic on the Air 2S, and you can even have it charge your phone while it's plugged in. This is great because DJI apps can really drain your battery.
Another thing to note with the Air 2S, it does not come with the car charger like the Mavic 2 Pro did, which is not ideal if you don't have a good home base. Like we said in the beginning, the Air 2S is really the same as the Mavic 2 Pro, just 2 years newer. If you're in need of a new drone, I would go with the Air 2S, but you really can't go wrong with the Mavic 2 Pro. It served us well for 2 years and the quality is fantastic. If you have any questions about either drone, leave a comment and we'll hit you back with an answer to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.